Well, historic and deadly flooding has parts of the Midwest underwater this morning. Thousands of people have been evacuated in Nebraska and Iowa, where disaster declarations are in place. A combination of heavy rainfall and snowmelt are contributing to the rising waters, which have forced the closure of major roadways and interstates.
Flood watches and warnings are in effect for at least a dozen states. DeMarco Morgan is in Elkhorn, Nebraska, one of the communities isolated by the flooding. DeMarco, good morning.
Nora, good morning to you. This entire area was underwater a couple of days ago. The Elkhorn River right here behind me crested at about 5.5 feet above a 1962 record, and it's the first time that it has passed a major flood stage level. Water stretches as far as the eye can see. In Nebraska, fields and homes are completely submerged.
I was petrified. You know, I didn't know how fast it was coming up.
Homeowners near the Elkhorn River were shocked by the devastation.
Every piece of furniture in the cabin's underwater, you know, so that's the worst it's ever been since we've been out here.
Floodwaters shut down roads and highways, at one point totally cutting off the town of Fremont.
We are trapped. We can't get in or out of Fremont, and so planes are flying in supplies from all over.
The National Guard dispatched choppers with 1.5-ton sandbags, dropping them in high waters to prevent the flood from spreading. Officials say nearly 300 people have been rescued from flooding across Nebraska alone. The flooding is an aftershock of last week's bomb cyclone, which bombarded the northern plains with blizzard conditions. Now, rapidly melting snow and rain have engulfed the region with water. Before and after satellite images show the magnitude of flooding along the Missouri, which damaged dozens of buildings at Offutt Air Force Base. A third of the facility is reportedly underwater. In Iowa, the swollen rivers busted over and through levees. Residents of Hornick, Iowa were evacuated before the worst unfolded. They were allowed to return Sunday for a few hours and assess the damage to their homes.
The emergency manager that's been in that position for 13 years said he has never seen anything like it. Every single levee was overtopped, water coming in from every direction.
Now, back here in Nebraska, many of the rivers are not expected to go below major flood stage level until Friday, but some of the rivers are still rising, and this area could get another inch of rain come tomorrow. As for many of the other communities, the flooding, as it continues to recede, communities downstream in northern Missouri and Kansas, they are now bracing for the worst. Gail?
Oh boy, last thing they need is more rain. Thank you very much, DeMarco.